Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another one. Josh is getting this 22-250 sighted in. It's pretty close as is, but we are doing some slugs a viewer sent. His name is James. He has sent us many slugs in the past. This is a mold I suppose he had custom made. Uh, it's not a particular slug of any kind, but it is a rifled slug, as you can see. We have two different ones here. They are attached to the GSC 12 tail wad, Goodell Shell Company.
Coyotes beware.
Yeah, coyotes beware for sure. But these four here are lighter in weight. These are 1.17 ounces, and the seven up here are 1.32 ounces. Both have 36 of long shot in a brand new prime Fiocchi with the slug you see here and the heavier variant right here. Actually, I think these have a reversed rifling twist on them. These are angled towards the left, and these down here are angled towards the right. Yeah, I just noticed that. Anyway, it's basically the same slug. The nose is a little bit different, and they weigh slightly different, but everything else is the same. So, one of us will take these four and lay them down through. And let's do them out of the Ultra Slug, and then we have three each for the Ultra Slug and the Panzer. And then we'll have, let's see, I guess one left over. I don't rightly know what we'll do with it. We'll find something. Anyway, we're at 42 yards, hopefully, over a chronograph. It's been kind of, it won't read 2250 period. 2250.
And where we're at, it gets daylight at, I don't know, 7 o'clock, something like that. 7:30, and it's dark by 5.
Yeah, by 5 o'clock it's dark. He ain't lying.
It's ridiculous. And we're just now into like 3:45 area, so the sun, if you shine over that way, in another 20 minutes, you're going to be behind the hillside.
Yeah. So, I suppose, let's get to laying down some groups.
I was gonna say, let's get into this.
Is your mic on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I checked it while we was recording that.
Okay.
I'm putting some gloves on too. My phalanges are cold.
Yeah, that wind kicked up again. It felt great outside 10 minutes ago. I mean, not great, but it wasn't, 24-degree wind chill.
Right. I'm good now everywhere, obviously, coveralls and whatnot. Just my fingers.
I got jeans on, and I have pajamas underneath them. I have a relatively heavy-duty jacket on. I'm not cold at all, but my fingers.
Here, sir.
If I put those on, I will not be able to operate the camera.
Use your nose.
I guess I have to.
I've seen you do it before. I guess I'll start with these four that are just crap. We didn't patch no holes down there.
That's okay. These are way bigger than 32 gauge.
Alrighty, I'll start with these four oddballs, I guess.
Those are 50 cal. These are 73. I feel like we should be able to tell the difference.
I would hope.
I would hope too. I'm ready when you are.
Alright, let's go get this thing raised up and pick a hole.
Chrono.
It's empty.
Is gun empty? Yeah, okay, we're good. I'm not in front of the gun anyway, but still.
No, but still, it's open. I don't know if y'all can see over my shoulder or not. But if it don't take just a half a second to hit that little lever, then know for sure, you know what I mean?
Right.
Get this parallax set back in. It was set for 80.
Yeah, sadly, we don't have enough of these to do at 80. But I'm positive they're going to be really accurate. Seems like any slug that's attached to the GSC 12 is really good.
Are you ready, sir?
Oh, I'm ready.
Me too. I'm just giddy.
Yeah, I love laying down groups with the Ultra Slug.
If I ain't mistaken, we sighted it in for these style slugs too the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, you ready?
Yep. 1577.
I'll take it. Aw.
And it's stuck. It is very cold. Combination of a really weak spring and below freezing temperature. We get stuck holes with that thing. It's okay. Stick too big? No. It's just curved.
Oh, yep.
This is a slightly heavier than 1 1/8 ounce slug.
Yep.
We are not running into pressure at all. Someone's coming down the road here, so we'll just wait a second.
How'd you hear that?
I saw it.
Oh. Alrighty. I have confirmation that the range is clear.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Sure am. 15:45.
Okay, that's weird.
What?
How far apart those are.
Look at the chrono. It said 15:45, and now it says 8,194.
Okay, I'd expect it to be like that if that's accurate. I'm just happy to still have a face with that kind of speed.
How far apart are they? 14:33.
That's the first one to hit point I aim, but you're going to have to wait till we get down there.
Okay.
Holes look great, though.
I'd say the ice cold bore doesn't help anything either.
Probably not.
Usually when it's this cold out, we take a few with shots beforehand before actually laying the group down, but we ain't got none.
Huh.
1572. Why was that third shot over 100 FPS slower?
I don't know.
They're all exactly 36 of long shot. I hand weight everything.
That's not horrible, but I'll go ahead and tell you it's about.
Okay, yeah, that's not horrible.
No, but it should be better.
Well, I did notice the lighter slugs, they don't fit very tight in the hull like the heavier ones do. Pick up one of them other ones. I'll show the camera real quick. The slug in those is actually, it's bigger than, I'll show you. Maybe you can see it. It's actually right at the base of the slug. I can't, there we go. It's actually bulging the hull out just ever so slightly. It's kind of hard to see. But, yeah. These are actually bigger than the internal diameter of the hull. I think you can see it right there. It's kind of bulging it up just a little bit. So these should actually grip the bore very, very well.
We'll sit down there and see what you can't do.
All right. And
I'll put it this way. Mine is low right.
Okay.
So as long as you pick something on the left side of the board, there's no way we can mix these up.
Alrighty. The ones Josh just laid down are noticeably smaller in diameter. They actually fit kind of loose in the hull. Oh, let's see. I'm going to back some zoom out of the scope. All right, I got a spot. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
See how you
So I'm aiming at a 32 gauge hole, 50 cal.
That's what I did too.
I'm gonna take these gloves off. I cannot hold on to the gun. Slippery.
The ones I shot were snappy. Those ones are a little heavier, so they're probably snappy too.
Oh yeah. Or that doesn't go off.
Or if you put a shell in it, it would.
It's got a shell in it.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I didn't see you load one.
I did. That is a bad primer. That has a good strike on it.
Did we ever tell you guys about the bump on the primers we noticed back a year or so ago?
No, these are Fiocchi's.
Well, I know that.
Oh, the Winchesters, yeah.
Yeah. We noticed the whole entire run had a little tiny divot in the center of the primer, and every single one of them was bad.
They won't go off.
Nope.
Yeah. All right, let's try this one. That went off, 1463. You'd expect that with a little bit lower velocity. Let's see, where did I hit? Okay, that hit about an inch high and an inch left of my point of aim. Not bad.
That makes sense because mine were an inch low and an inch left.
Keep these separated. Once again, everything's the same with these except for the slug is a little bit bigger diameter and it weighs 1.32 instead of 1.17. Ooh. Like that far apart.
I see which ones you're shooting at now.
Yeah.
That's about the variable on mine too.
No, this is way farther apart. 1474.
Maybe I just see that one hole in.
Maybe these will do better out of a smoothbore.
I don't know.
We'll have to see. Nice slow pull of that 20-pound trigger.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. I just shot a group with that 22 250 with a freaking half a pound trigger that has no creep whatsoever.
Yeah.
I got on that one and I thought I was going to pull the freaking gun into.
That one's 2 inches away from my first shot.
How many of these you shooting?
That was 3, right?
Yeah.
We got to save these 3 for the smoothbore. So my group looks like it's about, oh, I don't know, 8, 9 inches, but 2 are 2 inches apart. Well, I guess let's go look at it, and I'll put up a new point of aim for the Panzer. It didn't read that last one. I don't know, guys. All right, this one won't go off. No? Look at this.
Does it hit it hard enough to dish the case? Yeah.
Maybe that primer is ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
It's not got much of a divot. I thought it had a much bigger divot than that. So we'll try that one out of the Panzer.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll start with mine because I'm standing right next to it. Center to center, it is exactly 8 inches. So I was pretty good on my guess. And it's pretty much vertical. My point of aim was right here. I have one right here and one way up here, and it hit sideways. We'll talk about that in one moment. Josh's group over here is much better. Right here, it's exactly 4 inches from that one to that one. This one to that one is it lined up good there?
Looks like it.
3 inches. 4 by 3. Mine straight up 8 and pretty much vertical. One of Josh's hit sideways too. It looks like we finally had a failure with the GSC 12. It could be cold weather related.
That could be the plastic's kind of hard and brittle right now.
Yeah, it's.
If you look, it ain't tore or nothing. It's like the shock literally itself just.
Yeah.
It cracked.
It's below freezing out here, and these have been sitting out here for. What time we get out here? Around noon?
Yeah,
it's past 4 o'clock right now, so. They've been sitting out here around 4 hours.
I got an idea, buddy.
Yep.
Like we got the hot hands stuck to the back of your phone right now?
Yeah. Wrap the
shells with shell case down there. We'll put one inside of it. Keep the shells a little warmer.
All right. So we know one of these failed, and we have a sideways hole in my group. We have a sideways hole in Josh's group. I'd say one of the wads failed in it too. Right. Now, I don't know if Ryan has tested these in below freezing weather.
Sir?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're all right.
I don't know if Ryan's tested these in below freezing weather, but... Oh, I found it right here. Look.
Right there is my sideways. It's zoomed in real far. 1 second.
Exact same failure.
There's the sideways hole right there, and then his sideways hole's right there. And if I zoom back out here, the only 2 wads that's recovered are...
I just found the other one, and it broke. Hold on. Let me... My hands are frozen, guys. It failed in the exact same way.
Yeah, and once again, it ain't like mangled and tore.
No, it looks like it just broke from...
Just sheared off.
Yeah.
That's probably the cold that the plastic lost its last...
Yeah.
Oh, my brain's cold. I can't say it. Elasticity. Or however you say that word. You guys know what I'm getting at here anyways. But I'd say that's what it is.
Yeah, I'll lay him down with the Panzer, or you can if you want to. It don't matter.
Right. We'll put us a point of aim like top right here where there's nothing. I know this is kind of getting shot up, but we're losing daylight. So.
Yeah, we are. But this tail wad is by far the best tail wad we have ever tested.
For sure. I'm not trying to talk any kind of crap or whatsoever. That's to be expected, honestly, this cold. Everything. Metal gets brittle when it gets cold. That's part of it. Keep your shells in your pocket, I guess, would also help.
But this is an amazing wad regardless.
Yeah.
It's just from what we're seeing here, it may not like below freezing temperatures. Because we've never had one fail before. Could have been too much long shot. Could have, really hard amount of setback there. Could have played a factor into it, along with it being really cold. We've never fired them in really, really cold weather right now.
Yeah, we started shooting at the beginning of this, late spring anyways. We're just now coming back into winter again.
It's so cold out that I'm mixing up words.
It's December 1st, by the way.
Oh, is it? Really? I didn't even know.
Is it?
We're already in December.
Yeah, it's December 1st. I know what it is. Why don't I say is it?
Okay, so I just spoke to Ryan. He was actually dragging a deer out of the woods whenever I first spoke to him, so congratulations on your deer. What he thinks happened was Maybe possibly the cold weather prevented the plastic, of the wad from expanding like it should have, and the ignition went up around the cushion section and possibly flame cut the cushion section of that wad and split it. The below freezing temperature may not have allowed these two wads in particular, the gas skirt on them, powder reservoir, whatever you want to call it, to expand, and obviously both slugs were rifled. That could allow gas to slip right past it as well, and like Ryan said, it probably just flame cut the cushion section. We've actually experienced something very similar numerous times in the past with target wads, like a Claybuster, things like that. In particular, the BP1220 wad, the Claybuster CB0118-12, the Claybuster Federal 12S3 clone. Slugs we've had fail due to cold weather would be the Fury Custom Bullets jacketed hollow point 12 gauge slug. The jacket strips off in very cold weather. The cold weather does not play along with, in particular, the Ultra Slug. It causes shells to stick really bad. Single shots have sticky shells in cold weather. Shotguns and shotgun components are very finicky in cold weather, and also really hot weather too. The only two powders we have found that work in all temperatures besides really hot is Longshot and HS6. They work fine in cold. Well, let's go lay them down out of the Panzer and see if they do better out of a smoothbore. Also, I just remembered the rifled barrel could have played a factor into that too.
Yep. Other than it being frigid, guys, it's a pretty day. Sun's about behind the hill.
We probably have about
Sasquatch walking there.
Yeah, we probably got about 20 minutes of daylight left, if that.
Sun's about behind the old hill. Don't get me wrong, we get out here on the main drag out of this holler, it'll be daylight for another hour. You lose light up in here quick though.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, I guess.
Hey, if you think about it, your entire
I was like, look at that hillside. It's as bright as can be. Now, if you spin over here, not so much.
If you think about it, your entire farm is basically in a valley.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see here. I can show you almost my whole entire farm. It starts way over in there, and it goes. That's the almost part. You can't see how far back it goes that way. And then it doubles back around this high ridge. It comes all the way back around and follow my finger down in that area, probably 1,000 yards past me. We're probably farther than that. But
what do you got? 150 acres, something like that. It's split up between your dad and your mama, right?
Dad and Mama and his brother and sister.
Okay.
Yeah, the farm got split, but it's still all in the farm. Still got access to all of it.
Oh yeah. And Josh has one of the biggest lakes in Carter County. It's up on top of that dam. If you guys want to see it, well, I'm pretty sure it's in the channel intro. Yep. And all of our older videos. It's quite a pretty lake.
Yep. Let's shoot these things.
Let's see what these do out of the Panzer, and then I'm going to go back up to his house and warm up because I'm quite cold.
I believe we got to go to the grocery store. I ain't sure. Regardless, I got to go to Grayson at some point.
Panzer.
Quit calling me a pansy. I'm not a flower.
That metal doesn't feel good on my hand, I tell you that. It is cold.
We're ready when you are, buddy.
Alright, hopefully I'm over the chrono. I can't really tell. And at this point, I'm not really concerned about it. Alright, Josh, you ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Trigger slap. That one hurt. 1460.
What did it do?
Trigger slap on that. Like, bad.
Well, if you shoot it right, that wouldn't happen.
I was shooting it right, but now I have to shoot it wrong. I'm going to use my entire finger to pull that, not just the tip of it.
I'm just picking, guys.
I know. 1489. My finger hurts, guys. That one got me good. And 1422. Alright, there's so many holes down there, I can't tell you guys heads from tails. Let's get this green dot turned back off. The action is open. Safety on. And let's walk down there and have a look at it. I can't press the buttons. I hope it's off. I can't tell. Well, these did a lot better out of the smoothbore than the rifled barrel. So this group right here, cooperate, is a 2¼ inch spread. Okay, so I have two through the same hole right here. If Josh zooms in, maybe you can see it a little bit better. That is more than a 50% overlap, so I had two essentially pass through the same hole. And then I have one right here, 2¼ inches away. So here's a 2¾ inch 12 gauge. Yes, it is the one I could not find, and yes, I found it in my pocket. The same pocket I looked in twice.
Stick that shell in that hole.
This
bottom one.
Okay.
Like it won't fit in that one.
It's gonna fall out.
And that one gobbles. It just shows the difference.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll fire this out of the Panzer just at whatever, just to see if it goes off. I'm gonna grab my stuff.
Patterning board. It goes back in the truck. See, now we'll take that thing and we'll slather it with paper and shoot buckshot at it.
We can. It's too cold.
Not today, but
oh yeah.
I'm just meaning that's a progression until it can't get shot no more.
All right. This is a fun video, but Jesus, it's cold.
Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the merch, all that good stuff.
Hold on, we gotta fire this shell.
Oh, by the time we get down here, you'll be ready.
But yeah, anyways, I guess.
Rumble, Patreon, Instagram, all that stuff's in the link below.
Yeah.
New Thanksgiving shirt. Well, Thanksgiving's past now, but anyways, check it out. Maybe get something else. If not, I don't really mind. But he's gonna fire this shell, and after that, y'all have a good one.
Yep. That first shot I fired out of this thing, I'm surprised that didn't bump fire with how hard it hit my finger.
Yeah.
It wasn't just this side, it was also this side the trigger guard got me too. I don't know what the deal with that was, but it happened. It's right there. All right, well.
See if it's just a hard primer.
There's the stump down there. Let's see if I can hit it. We should be able to tell. Yes, I hit it.
Really hard primer.
That went off. It was just a really hard primer is all it was, like Josh was saying. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.